Alright, I've heard that this matchup is pretty unwinnable for the Luffy. So we're going to see if that's true. Alright, this is good because I have an opening hand with the Baby 5, and I don't know Luffy, by the way. We're going to keep. So, something you have to understand is I just got back into this game after a big break, and then I only played for a bit after the other break. So I have not played a lot of this game, but I have played a lot of card games. So let's see. Black Yellow Luffy, from what I've seen, is about taking their life cards and then restocking it. You may discard one card from your hand. If your life is at 0, you may add 2 cards, and I think it's face up, right? Yeah, from your hand or trash face up. And they try to put the Egghead Luffy on there. So we are going to draw a card, draw Dawn. We are going to immediately play this, and they have nothing right now. I can pretty much just, I can do this for pretty much free and get nothing off of it. I know people, I know you like the Don Quixote Pirates in this deck. I don't. I might swap them out. Don't draw any. And honestly, Zoro doesn't really come in. No, Zoro is, I think, good in this match. Let's go like that. Lock it in. We're locked in, folks. End turn. I'd so much rather just maybe play like more pizza and then play a couple of 2Ks like Scratchman, Apu. We could even go Izo, since we'll be off of our archetype for Don Quixote. But their abilities aren't good enough that I want to keep them in. It's only good for searching out Rosinante or searching out Doflamingos. Yeah, no blockers, resolve attack. Draw a card, draw Dawn. Alright, we're going to do this and we're going to see if we get anything decent off of it. Once again, 5. I do want the basils. See, if this had been a more pizza, I would be so after that because I'd get I'd get one of those 2 Basil Hawkins. Alright, return cards to deck. I have no idea how I'm about to play it. I don't want to speed up their game plan, so I am just going to end the turn. They played their 2K, which is cool. They don't really care until later. Yeah. Use card action, rest, no blockers. Resolve attack. They get 5 cost characters. So it's not 2 or less. So I seriously might just attack their Makino. Garp is a searcher. Cool. I'm so afraid with Baby 5s I don't hit my supernovas. I mean, it does work occasionally, but you only ever get one hit off of it. Draw Dawn. We are going to play probably our best card in this matchup other than Zoro, which is Basil Hawkins. Then we are going to attack here. Who knows? Maybe they could put 10 Dawn on a Makino. Scariest Makino you've ever seen. We'll end the turn. I would have loved to end with a Dawn there, but this was sadly a Baby 5 and not a Bonnie, so I couldn't get the Uruges that I saw. I'm telling you. If you look at the webcam right now, I have more pizzas right here. I could play them. They're not counters, but they're something. Another searcher. I wish I could see what they grab. Oh, reveal and draw Sabo. It does tell you, never mind. The world is right, everyone. I'm pretty comfortable at 2 to 3 life. So I am probably gonna Hody Jones here. There's a Gecko Mori in this deck. Apparently I need to look up the deck list. But alas, there's no time. Draw a card, draw Dawn. There are 8 Dawn on board. They are KO immune. They are not attack immune though, so I could rest Garp, rest Sabo. I really like that though. Because what? That puts me at 4 life cards and I can attack in for 6 and then for 7. Easily counter out of it. Get things in their trash. Or here. I take too long when I do this, so I like Cavendish. I am just gonna do the Hody. Select Garp, select Sabo, get Doflamingo. I'll leave one open. I can then attack here. They have to use 2 cards. And honestly, I might put the Dawn on Bonnie and attack because, oh, they let her die. They let him die. I'll use Bonnie to attack the Garp. I guess they can just put it on their life. But that's the only thing they can do. And I can just play around that. So then in that case, I'll just pass the turn. So our plan here is to try to, I guess we need to start, that's what I was afraid of there. We need to start playing around. Okay, that's just a value Moria. That's not the worst thing in the world. Although, what do they actually play Moria for? Is it just for value? Someone get me a deck list. I've never seen this deck in action, so this is something I really do need before I go to the Treasure Cup on the 14th. So let's say black, yellow, Luffy. You know, they say this is unwinnable for the Luffy. I'm gonna prove the haters wrong. Okay, deck list will be put on pause. They didn't attack. They didn't want me to rest their Moria. That's fair. Draw Dawn. I have 10 Dawn. That's very awkward. So I can play 1 Cavendish. And then I have 7 to play with 5 before I need to commit it to Cavendish. We could put... I probably didn't need to commit anything to Bonnie. You know, I don't want to attack into them. I know it's a trap. But I'm gonna do it anyway. We'll go at Luffy 7. They're gonna take it. They should. Should they? What's the likelihood that they have enough 2Ks in here? Now I'm gonna play the Cavendish. And I have 4 to play with. 10 to attack. Maybe I should have left them at 1. And do I commit? Do I get greedy? I'm gonna get greedy. Discard 3 cards. +2. +1. +1. Wow. Alright. End turn. Comments are gonna tell me, oh my gosh, you're playing this wrong, blah 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 blah. You're probably right. Okay, top card is this. And then reveal the top card of your life. If it's a 5-cost Luffy card, you may play it. And then this gives +2, so it's now a 9K, right? With 2 Dawn, which makes it 11. What? Activate main this character. Oh, this character gets it. Okay. Use card action. Rest here. No blocker. +2. I don't want a double +2, but I might. I'm gonna do it. +2/+2. Resolve attack. What do they play next? Reveal the top card of your life. If it's a Sabo, play it. Fair enough. So now they've got a blocker. And I've got 3 attacks. I am playing a healthy 4 life. I know they just kind of like wombo comboed there. KO immune. Oh, that's from the Sabo. Gotcha. Okay, draw a card. 3 cards. Possible of a plus. Oh, but it is a 9K. Holy moly. Is it only until end of turn? I think it is, right? Yeah. So 9 + 6 is 15. I need 15. I can put 7 on here to make it a 15. Then they block it. Or I go 9, 9. Or I go Basil. I think they're pumped up. I'm going to avoid attacking them. That might be the wrong move. If it is, tell me down below. Otherwise, you know what? I'm going to play... I will play the Basil. But then I will attack. No. He's a 6 and that's a 9, so I need 1, 2, 3, and I'll attack. Alright, there's a 2k out of their hand. Now, opponent, do you have another 2k? They don't need a 2k. They need a 1k. Now they need a 2k. Attack 10 into their... Honestly, I'm pretty comfortable. I'll just go into their Moria. Okay. So now I can end... end of the turn. I should not be attacking with my Bonnie. So... now what? Can I move? I can't change... I can't move my Hawkins next to the other Hawkins. That's gonna bug me. Now if I were them, and I had no idea how to play my deck because I don't know how to play their deck, I would try to... They can't clear my board. I would try to... They're going to try to get the Sabo out. I love that. I'm a sucker for the show. You have to know, I'm a sucker for the show. That's why I like the game so much. So seeing a card like Three Brothers Bond warms my heart a little. So ace, then they're going to play the ace. It's going to have rush. And it gets +2 here. Are they able to continue the combo? I feel like I also fumbled around in that game where I played versus Yamato, also on the channel, by the way. Go check it out if you like seeing someone who has no idea what's going on. That's a 10k. Use card action, rest Sabo. I'm cool with taking it. Resolve attack. Sure, no trigger. Bonnie's real nice. Because now they really should be going... Why are they going... They're going so hard at me. No blockers. No trigger. You know, I bet you Kid would be really good in this match. Why don't we test the waters a bit with a couple of attacks? I have a +2. I have +5 in hand. That does not give me very many options for next turn. Sure. Resolve attack. No trigger. Okay. We do have Rosinante Kid. That's something that I really like. Double Dofi is not really needed. 2 cards in hand, no blockers. Let's say it's a +4. Puts him to 11. attack for 11. Should be game. There we go. And honestly, I probably should have just... I should have only put 2 on. Just forgot to say GG. Well, GG opponent, if you see this. Yarcillo, thanks for showing me what the deck does. I should have put 2 on Hody, because then I could have dropped my kid for 8, attacked with Cavendish, set 2 of my Dawn as active, put 1 Dawn on Eustace, tapped him, rested him for Rosinante, and I still had 1 available for Bonnie's ability. Then at that point, I probably would have swung with Bonnie herself. No, she's a 5k, and that's a 7. Maybe I would have dared a Hawkins attack. But I did have the ability to set up for a safer turn. At no point should I have played the Doflamingos, because they could have just dropped a bunch of Dawn onto their Garps and then tacked me. The move, if I didn't win this turn, definitely would have been the kid, and so this 3 Dawn, although it secured the win in 1 attack, was ultimately not the move, because I should have gone 10 here. If it doesn't kill, then I can just attack the Hawkins, or I can attack with 1 Dawn on Cavendish. But honestly, the 1 Dawn on Cavendish isn't necessary. I probably would have gone Hawkins. Alright, either way, hope you enjoyed the video. This is Bonnie versus Luffy. If you like this video, if you like hearing my commentary, I do have other videos of Magic, Lorcana, and of course, One Piece. I hope to see you around in the channel, and I'll catch you next time.